Welcome back. Michael Kubosh serves on Houston City Council, and when he ran for office, pledged to penetrate the, quote, cloud of confusion and mystery at City Hall. 4 years later, I can bear witness that he's been a crusader for accountability, although I suspect he'll be the first to concede there's still much about city government that could stand the bright light of scrutiny. Councilman Kubosh, welcome back to the hot seat.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed coming.
Hey, I want to start with Harvey recovery, 300 plus days after the storm. How are the people you represent getting along? We're hearing that a lot of the most vulnerable are still hurting.
They're still displaced. There's many that living in they're living in hotels. They're living with their relatives. They're living with their friends, trying to get their lives back together again. It's been 6 months from Harvey until all the funds for the $115 million that was given to the Greater Houston Community Foundation that was given to the city of Houston and the county, which the mayor and the county judge gave to the Greater Houston Community Foundation. And that money finally got its last and final fourth round distributed 6 months after Hurricane Harvey. You know, if you've ever lived paycheck to paycheck, you know that's a long time to go without some help. And I think this is what people really don't like about government, is our delay, and we stall, and we've always got an excuse, and we deny. And you know, there's a businessman called Mattress Mac in Houston who made a fortune over not wanting to have back order slips, and he has signs that says today. Well, I wanted to give this money out today. I wanted it given out the first 2 or 3 weeks that we received it. It was $115 million. And really very little of it that I know of ever really got to those that were really hurting. It went to nonprofits. They distributed it in the way that there's no accountability to me.
Okay, switching gears. Mayor Turner pushed through a budget which closed a $100 million deficit without requiring any layoffs. Now, you were one of 4 council members who opposed the mayor's spending plan, and I wanted to ask you why.
Well, the only way you could slow down the train is to vote no. If we'd had a majority vote no, he would have had to go back and looked at some of the things that we had made amendments to the budget. He denied them. He called them that they weren't proper, so he didn't have to deal with them. So the only way that you can get him to pay attention, is any mayor, is to vote no on the budget and hopefully get a majority so you send it back. We didn't have to pass this budget until June the 30th of this, which is this month, but we passed it last month. And it was a hurried up deal. We have over $200 million in special revenue funds. None of those are on this budget that we can see. There's a lot of things in government that are off the docket. And it was not a structurally balanced budget, and he didn't consider many of the amendments that we made, and so I voted no.
Okay, look, the mayor has proposed lifting the spending cap to improve public safety. I guess that means more police, more firefighters. Do we need more firefighters and police, and is it something that you can justify an increase in taxes to bring about?
Now you said, you believe you meant he wants to remove the revenue cap. Now we're bringing in more money every year than the year before, even with this revenue cap that was imposed by the voters in 2004. And so as a result of that, it's limited the growth of our property tax that we can collect, but it hasn't stopped other revenue sources such as sales tax and other collections and fees and fines. So the city has still had an increase in income, but yet we're spending even more than that. There's got to be more attention spent on that. During Bill White's administration, there was a Proposition H that passed that allowed the city to collect $90 million a year more than what the revenue cap would have proposed for public safety, fire, and EMS. And we're really not doing that. So there's some things there that we need to look at. That hasn't fully been collected either. So I believe that we do need more police officers. I believe that crime is on the rise, and with the federal judge's ruling that you have to be released within 24 hours of being arrested, crime is on the increase in misdemeanor areas. Breaking into your cars, prostitution, DWIs, and others.
Real quickly, firefighters are going to be on the ballot in November for pay parity with police. Do you think they should be paid at the same level that police are?
Well, the firefighters haven't received a raise in years. Should they receive a raise? Absolutely. Sometimes the mayor says he doesn't know what parity means, so we need to look more fully into that, but the firefighters definitely need a raise, and it's been a long time in coming, and every state rep in the Houston area signed a document and a letter and sent it to the mayor to put this on the ballot in November to support our firefighters and give our firefighters parity of pay. That's what the state reps are saying.
Michael Kubosh, it's good to have you on here. I hope you'll come back.
Thank you very much.
Okay. When we come back, was it a mistake or a message? First Lady Melania Trump's tone-deaf fashion choice is under fire. We shall discuss the optics after the break.